DeYoung, and I am from Monona, Wisconsin, and I have an interior design business as my career and as my passion. My life basically it's a lot of fun. I try to always keep moving. I really think it's important to always be trying new things and going places and having experiences. I'm married to a fabulous husband who loves food and wine and culture, and we've been able to expose our two young children to the same elements. I think it's important to experience the arts especially. I definitely feel that it's one of those expressions of where we are in life and what is happening in life. When I was a little girl, we traveled all over the place because I was a child of the military. And when we would go to all these different places, it didn't matter what we had or where we really lived. My mom always had this real innate sense of just being able to turn any place we were into a home. And that is pretty huge. Your home is your sanctuary, and I didn't really realize what a talent that was and how much security a person could feel by creating these spaces. And I think that's probably when that light bulb moment happened for me. And once I decided, I went to Madison College and I got my degree in interior design, and I was convinced after that I was gonna set the world on fire. As I was able to develop my skills through working for other people in my career, I've gotten to a point where I realized that I can do this really well and very curated for each individual person's lifestyle. There is a very artistic element that an interior designer does create in every mood or every space. And when you look at magazines, for example, like Architectural Digest, Elle Decor, that's something that isn't generic. That's something that is curated. It takes a lot of back history and back knowledge to know how to pull those elements together to tell that story. There is a strategic flow in creating any space for anyone. And you really need to be thinking of all the elements of how the functionality of the space, is it really practical for the person who's using it, and also is it really reflecting who they are? Because I like things, and I've always, as an interior designer, I've been very hesitant to let people in and see things in my own life, just because of the fact that I don't want someone to typecast me in thinking that when they see what I like, that's what they're just going to get, because that's not what it's about. We have the American dream. You know, you have the house, you got the car, you might have the dog or the kids or whatever it is, but at the end of the day, you come home to something. So as long as you know that you're worth your life and your lifestyle, that's who I want to work with. And that's why you would choose me, because you know that I'm putting you first and that it's really helping you have the best life that you can have. When we start the design process, and we will have an initial consultation to make sure we understand why you need me to be there. We will do an interview process to make sure that all of your lifestyling profiles are filled, so I have a better understanding of who you are as a person and where you're wanting to be. We also need to establish an investment price point in which you are wanting to invest into your home. Once that's established, it gives me a much clearer idea of where we need to prioritize the funds. The vision of the designer is to pull all the colors, all the balance, all the schematics together. And when it is done, that's when I trusted in the process. I'm so glad I did. And I got the result that you told me I was going to get. And I cannot believe I live here. That's the magic. That's the magic.